Imagine a university so advanced that students came from as far as China, Korea, Persia, and Greece to study there. A library so vast it was called the Treasury of Truth. And yet, this pinnacle of human knowledge vanished in flames. But what if I told you the story didn't end there? This is the story of Nalanda University, a beacon of knowledge, the tragedy of its destruction, and a hidden truth that may still lie buried beneath its ruins. Founded in the 5th century CE during the Gupta Empire, Nalanda was the world's first residential university. It wasn't just a place of learning, it was a living, breathing hub of knowledge. Its 10,000 students and 2,000 teachers explored subjects that ranged from mathematics and medicine to astronomy and philosophy. Scholars from China, like Xuanzang and Yijing, documented their experiences, calling Nalanda the greatest center of knowledge they had ever seen. The campus spread over acres with temples, gardens, and the legendary library, Dharmaganja. The Dharmaganja library was divided into 3 buildings, Ratnasagara, Ratnadadi, and Ratnaranjaka. Together, they housed over 9 million manuscripts. These weren't just texts, they were humanity's accumulated knowledge. Medical treatises described surgical methods, astronomical charts mapped planets and stars with astonishing precision, and alchemical formulas hinted at early chemical discoveries.
Arjun, this library holds not just knowledge, but power. And power must be protected even if it means sacrifice.
By the 12th century, Nalanda faced growing threats. Empires sought to control its knowledge, and religious zealots saw its teachings as a challenge to their authority. Historical records suggest spies disguised as students infiltrated the university, trying to steal its secrets.
Acharya, I think he's taking something he shouldn't.
Watch closely, Arjun. The greatest threats to Nalanda may come from within.
The invasion of Bakhtiyar Khilji marked Nalanda's darkest hour. Historical accounts describe the slaughter of monks and the library burning for 3 months. But what if not everything was lost?
We cannot save the university, but we can save its essence.
This matches the descriptions from Xuanzang's accounts. Could it lead to the hidden vault? Archaeological excavations at Nalanda have revealed inscriptions, underground structures, and fragments of manuscripts. One discovery, in particular, hinted at a sanctum of eternal knowledge, believed to house the university's most sacred texts. We found it, a vault untouched for centuries. Inside were fragments of scrolls, texts on medicine, maps of ancient trade routes, and astronomical charts that predated European discoveries by centuries. This is what Arjun protected. This is what they tried to destroy. If these texts had survived, they could have revolutionized the modern world. Early designs for water-powered machinery, herbal remedies for diseases, and maps of ancient trade routes might have advanced human progress by centuries. Some believe that Nalanda's knowledge was carried by fleeing monks to distant monasteries, influencing Buddhist teachings across Asia. Could fragments of this knowledge still exist in hidden archives? Today, the new Nalanda University stands near the ruins of its predecessor, aiming to revive its spirit of global learning. But the question remains, how much of the original Nalanda still lies buried, waiting to be discovered? Nalanda isn't just a story of loss, it's a symbol of resilience. Its knowledge may still hold answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask. The story of Nalanda isn't over. Beneath its ashes lies a legacy that could still reshape the world. Perhaps the next chapter of its story is yours to uncover. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think happened to the hidden treasures of Nalanda? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.